I have a thing in my truck for
Yeah.
holding my phone.
Yeah.
It fits in a cup holder, and it's got a flexible arm on it, and it holds my phone. But except we'd have to have something to stick it in to hold it.
Even if it just set.
It won't sit by itself. It would have to be. Yeah, this is mine. Okay. Okay. We're trying to figure out a way to hold the phone. To do. Yeah, it's coming from the iPhone. Funny is relative, though, you know. Let's see, we're just short of duct taping it to somebody. No, not at all. It's laugh or cry,
No, it's.
Okay, yeah. Once this image stabilizes for a few minutes, you might still or okay, we've got it on a stationary spot right now. So here in the next 30 seconds, you guys should start seeing something stable-ish. And we put the clock up. We put the clock up again so you can tell if it's actually on.
Well, it'll go back. There's a clock.
The clock will go away and the clock will come back. So when it comes back, then we'll think about the angle and everything. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we'll let you go, and hopefully this won't get any worse. All right.
You'll here. Can you stand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay.
Except I don't think probably waving that fast is the way to go because it probably was a blur. Cord. Now we need a piece of tape because what's going to happen is that's going to go right in the floor the first time somebody touches it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I wonder if we got back. I'll go see if we've got any tape in the bag.
Yeah.
Gaining anything?
Yes. So.
Okay, what are you doing? What are you? What are you doing there?
We're broadcasting through my phone, straight to AT&T.
The camera?
Yes.
Oh, not this camera. This
No,
camera.
Yes.
Okay.
And the place to stand is Mike's gonna tape it down in that area.
Okay. Well, because I'm gonna. This is no. This the first little section is just me. No PowerPoint. So.
Okay, technically this would do it, but we may never get it off again.
What are you trying to do?
Oh.
Cover something?
Even if it was just
Actually,
barely on the phone.
all he needs a lip so it doesn't flip off of there.
If we stuck it right here,
Yeah.
just kind of barely.
Okay, I got you.
Well, if we just
Well,
do
actually, yeah. If it was just laying.
there.
Remember, we're getting a serious up the nose shot right now.
Huh?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Well. Yeah. That's good.
Okay. I have an iPad that's cellular, if that would be of any advantage.
Works, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, the guy, don't touch the good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay, I think we can. Okay, you can start.
Okay. Well,
This one's state plan.
Yeah. Okay, I think.
We're up and going.
Yeah, we're off and going again.
it's on here, but.
Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Okay. For those who are interested now, so the plan was, what we were doing here is the camera was streaming. It's going to YouTube Live. It's kind of a new feature of YouTube into YouTube Live, which works fantastic, except our internet connection, our wireless connection here at the hotel seems to be going up and down, and then it goes down so far that we lose and drop quality. So Blake's working on getting a hardwired connection ready to cord down the hall to the business office. But in the meantime, actually what we're doing right now is there's another new service, livestream.com. So right now the people in Lawton are actually watching us over my iPhone, which is taped up here, going straight to AT&T's network, bypassing the hotel network completely. So it's streaming through my iPhone. So not great quality, but at least they can see and hear us, and we're working on getting a better quality, get up and going again. So we'll kick back off. David is now doing
Ladders.
ladders and then whirlpool.
Okay, so,
If you stand on the piece of paper,
if you stand on the piece of paper, they can see me and I won't be looking at the light from the projector.
Yep.
Hopefully. Okay, so just a quick, there's only 10 minutes allowed on this. I just want to remind you on the ladders that how far is the ladder, if we're going to use the ladder to access another elevation, a structure or platform, what's the distance that the ladder is supposed to extend above that structure or that level? What? You're not very sure. 3 feet. Okay, 3 feet. The other thing, if it's a straight ladder, being either an extension ladder or a single straight ladder, doesn't matter. If it's a straight ladder, what additional steps do we have to take? What do we have to do at the top? Tie it off at the top. Okay, what about at the bottom?
No, 1 foot every 4 foot up.
Okay, the angle, you're talking about the angle, right? The angle is 1 foot out horizontally for every 4 feet vertical. And the other thing is at the bottom, we're supposed to try to cleat it to the floor or the ground, or stake it to the ground, or tie it with another rope back to the bottom, or even have someone hold it. But if the bottom is at all unstable, and we need to make sure that we're doing something there to secure the bottom as well as the top. What about the A-frame ladders? The 4-legged ladders. Okay, so they have to be opened all the way, right? And the latch is latched. And at most plants that we go to, they require one more step. What is that? Tie them off. So that, I know, is a challenge to try to find a way sometimes to tie off an A-frame ladder. But do the best that you can to do that, and that gives it a little bit extra stability. But when you're tying it off, think about that. This is not just for show. I actually want to try to make that ladder more stable. Now, we know that when you're climbing a ladder, it's 3-point contact, right? You got to have either 2 hands and 1 foot if you're moving a foot, or 2 feet in one hand if you're moving a hand. And that precludes you from doing what with one of your hands? Carrying stuff, yes. We can't carry anything with our hands if we're climbing the ladder. So we can pull it up later with a bucket and a rope, or carry it on a tool belt, or have someone hand it up to us, whatever method you need to. But keep both hands and feet free for the climbing. Then we have one more requirement. I'll wait for the concert to finish.
Phone's ringing.
Is that what that is? Is that your phone?
Maybe.
Nice getting a text.
No?
No?
No.
It's coming through that.
Jackpot. Jimmy
It's
hit
got-
a jackpot.
Turn off the microphone and see if it.
There's something outside.
Oh, I know what it was. No, when we set the timer to display, it's this thing. So we could display a clock.
Okay. Our break time's over?
Right there, dismiss. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So the other thing that a lot of our customers require us to do when we get on a ladder 4 feet up and we're going to be working, that means 2 hands to work. Therefore, we can't hold on to the ladder. Then we have to tie off, right? So that's another sometimes difficult task for you to do, to find out, I'm standing on the ladder, I'm 5 feet up on the ladder. Now, where do I tie off at? I just tie off to the ladder. Wouldn't that work? No, that doesn't make any sense. All right. So we've got to find a place, an anchor point that we can tie off to when we're working on the ladder above 4 feet, which is roughly 4 steps on the ladder. Then make sure that, again, that you're tied off. And I know that's something that they were stressing at Oologah. I don't know if there's any other plants that are stressing that, but that's something that we want to keep trying to do. All right, so that is ladders. I told you I'd be brief. So now, are we hooked back up?
Yes.
Okay, on here. All right. Okay, so we're going to do Whirlpool, and Brian was able to convince whoever's in charge of safety at Whirlpool to allow us to do their orientation training, their safety orientation, so that